Welcome back, leaders, to another exciting learning session. Enjoy it and know that you are surrounded by people who care about you. So try your heart in everything you do and remember to stay positive, have fun, and smile. You will do fantastic. Yeah, you will do fantastic in this second part of the lesson, the impact of a good health and health problems. I am your teacher, Mrs. Ayala. So yes, today you will have different activities. We are gonna review the previous assignment. You will watch videos. You are going to practice the grammar with the countables and uncountable quantifiers in affirmative statements, negative statements, and also yes, no questions with quantifiers. So you will have a lot of practices. That is the key, remember, to learn English. If you practice, the most you practice, the most you learn, right? Also, you will have an assignment at the end of the section that you can send to your teacher as soon as you finish it. So let's get started with the objective for the lesson. The number one is to reinforce the importance of good nutrition and healthy habits for improving life quality. And the second objective is to design a nutritional plan for promoting good health in schools. Okay, let's review our previous class. What did we do in our previous class? Do you remember? Yeah, you had to analyze a nutrition fact label. So remember, guys, that these nutrition facts show us some key nutrients that they have an impact in our health. So they support our personal dietary needs. So we can look at the food, what do they contain, all the nutrients that we need to get most of and less of the nutrients. And you want to limit. So nutrients that we have to get less of is saturated fat, sodium, and added sugar. So what we are gonna do now is to analyze it. Look at the nutrition facts, the serving size, amount per serving, calories, the total fat, the protein, vitamin, and calcium. So let's complete this. Let's answer this question. What is the serving size? Yes, a half cup. It means 114 grams. Number two, how many servings are in one container? Yeah, 4. So let me write it. If you eat more, you can gain weight, So number 3, how many milligrams of sodium are in this product? Let's check sodium. 300 milligrams. Okay, how many grams of protein are in this product? 3 grams. Let's see, number 5. What is the total carbohydrate daily total percentage? The daily value. 4%. Okay. And what about number 6? How many calories are from fat? Okay, we have here 30 calories from fat. Okay, we could analyze this nutrition facts label. So you know exactly how to do it now. So be careful, guys, with the food that you eat, guys. Now it's time to listen to our friend Alejandro from Mexico. He has something very important to tell us. Pay attention.
Hello. Have you questioned yourself about the impact of a good nutrition? Especially during these days. I mean, good nutrition is a huge part of having a healthy lifestyle, along with physical activity. These two factors combined can help you to maintain a healthy weight, reduce the risk of chronic diseases, and promote your overall health. In order to know how is our nutrition going, we can find food labels with nutrition facts in every food package we buy in stores. This label tells us the serving size, which says how many servings are in package. That way, we can also find the nutrition information on the label based upon one serving of food. There, we can see as well how much percentage each serving has on nutrients to contribute to the total daily diet. On one hand, we should limit eating food with too much total fat, cholesterol, or sodium. We really need to try to keep them as low as possible. On the other hand, we should get enough dietary fiber, vitamin A, vitamin C, calcium, and potassium to stay strong and healthy. I hope this information might be useful for you. And remember that one apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Thank you, Alejandro. That's correct. Alejandro reinforced the information that we already saw in our previous class and what we practiced today. So now it's time to analyze some grammar structure with the use of count and non-count nouns. So we have apples. These are countable nouns, right? A few apples, a lot of apples, many apples. So they are countable. So we can use a few, a lot, many. On the other side, we have non-count nouns. As an example, I have water. So instead of saying a few water, we have to say a little water. And we can use a lot for both, for countable and non-countable. And instead of say many water, we say much water because we cannot count it. Now let's see the structure for affirmative statements. Negative statements and yes, no question. Let's start with affirmative. We have countable nouns like I want a few apples. And B, I want a lot of apples. As if we want to have like uncountable examples here, I want a little water and I want a lot of water. So it's the same. We can use both for countable and uncountable. Let's see now negative statements. For countable, we have many or a lot of. We have to add the auxiliary in negative that is not done before the verb. For example, I don't want many apples, or I don't want a lot of apples, because they are countable. For uncountable, I don't want much water, or I don't want a lot of water. So the quantity, expression, much, and many are not general using objects. In object-noun phrases of affirmative statements, these quantity expressions are used in questions or negative, as you can see here on these examples, and in the subject-noun phrase of affirmative sentences. So now let's see yes/no questions. Okay, we have, look at the examples. Does he have a few apples? Does he have many apples? Does he have a lot of apples? Look at this in uncountable statements. Does he have a little water? In this case must be, does he have a lot of water? Here, does he have a lot of water? So a little in this case, or a few, they are slightly different. We use a few and a little. Both means small amount, small number, small quantity, respectively. But one is for countable and the other is for uncountable. For example, a few is for countable and a lot or a little is for uncountable and much for uncountable. Now let's practice, okay? Here we have to complete the statements. Look at the example. Do you need any ink? The answer, yes, just a little please. So we use a little because it's uncountable. So we can select, here we have, do you need any butter? The answer must be yes, just a little please. Very good. Let me raise this. Okay, do you need some pencils? And the answer, yes, just a few, please. Okay, look at the other example. Do you need any water? Yes, just a little, please. So you can continue, guys, developing this activity at home with all these items. Now we're gonna continue practicing substituting a few and a little in place of a small number or small quantity. So we have to substitute a lot of in place of a large number or a large quantity. So let's look at number 1. John drinks a large quantity of coffee. We have to change this like John drinks a lot of coffee, right? Look at the second. I need a small quantity of sugar. I need a little, a little sugar. Let's see number 3. I didn't see a large number of students. So how do you change that? I didn't see A lot of students. That's correct. The last one. Mary has a small number of good friends. It means, in other words, Mary has a few good friends. Correct. Very good. Okay, let's see the next activity. Here we have to practice with how much and how many. Okay? And we have a list of items that you can see here. For example, books, ice cream, bread, tea, milk, eggs, hot dogs, cookies, coffee, pens, magazines, lamps, butter, toothbrushes. So the student A is going to ask the question. For example, with bread, how much bread did you buy? And the student B answer, only a little. We use how much because it's uncountable, and a little because we use a little with uncountable. And for countable, the student A asks, how many cookies did you buy? We have countables, and the answer for the student B, only a few. Remember, few. A few is for countable nouns. Okay, now I will ask 2 volunteers. Let's put into practice this activity. Ariel and Sandy. Okay, let's see. How much ice cream did you buy? Only a few. How much bread did you buy? Only a little. How much tea did you buy? Only a little. How much milk did you buy? Only a few. How much? Only a little. How much coffee did you buy? Only a little. How much butter did you buy? Only a few. How many books did you buy? A few. How many eggs did you buy? Only a few. How many hot dogs did you buy? Only a few. How many cookies only buy? A few. How many pens did you buy? Only a few. How many magazines did you buy? Only a few. How many lamps did you buy? Only a few. Wow, Sandy, good job. You got it, girl. And I guess, Ariel, you need to practice more. Yes. So you have to refresh your knowledge. Let's continue practicing. So here, thank you guys. Now we have example of negative statements with quantifiers. Let's listen to the question, which contains quantity expression, and you have to answer the questions with the negative form. So you can use, in our responses, we can use not many, not much, not all, or none. That means not any. Ready? You will see these expressions like many, any, much, or any. So pay attention to the audio and try to answer the questions. Practice negative statements. Listen to the questions, which contains quantity expressions. Answer the questions with the negative forms. Number 1. Do many of the students write letters? Pedrito? No, not many of the students write letters. Oh, good. Number 2. Are any of the students sick? Sarah? No, none of the students are sick. That's great. Number 3. Are all the books here? Jose? Not many of the books are here. Good. Next. Number 4. Is any of the food ready? Another volunteer? Tom? Not much of the food is ready. Good. Number 5. Are all of the stories interesting? Volunteer? Sophia? No, none of the stories are interesting. Good, Sophia. Good job. Okay. So now let's pay attention to this video that it has an important message about the food that we eat. How to manage mood with food. They will give us 8 tips. Pay attention.
Your blood sugar levels. So try eating protein-rich foods, lean meat, fish, eggs, cheese, legumes like peas, beans and lentils, nuts and seeds. 4. Drink more. If you're not hydrated enough, you might find it difficult to concentrate or think clearly. You might also start to feel constipated, which puts no one in a good mood. Water is great, but why not try drinking herbal or green tea or diluted fruit juice? 5. Eat a rainbow of fruit and vegetables. Vegetables and fruit contain a lot of the minerals, vitamins and fibre we need to keep us physically and mentally healthy. Eating a variety of different colours every day means you'll get a good range of nutrients. 6. Cut down on the caffeine. Having too much caffeine can make you feel anxious and depressed, disturb your sleep, especially if you're having it last thing at night, or give you withdrawal symptoms when you stop suddenly. Caffeine is in things like coffee, tea, chocolate, cola, and energy drinks. You might feel better if you stop drinking caffeine completely, but just cutting down will help too. 7. Pay attention to your gut. Your gut and your brain use similar chemicals. So, keeping your gut healthy can help to keep your brain healthy too. Healthy gut foods include fibre-rich foods like fruits, vegetables and whole grains, and live yogurts which contain probiotics. Remember that it might take time for your gut to get used to a new eating pattern, so make changes slowly. 8. Are you intolerant? Sometimes people have food intolerances, which can affect both your mental and physical health. If you're worried you might be intolerant, you could contact a professional dietitian or nutritionist. Remember that any changes you make might take time for your body and your mind to get used to. So if you're changing to a new eating pattern, it might take a while for you to start feeling the benefits.
Those were very important advice, guys. So we have to follow. Now it's time to practice. Are you ready, guys? Food and mood explores the relationship between what you eat and how you feel. Ready? Okay. Oh, wait a second. Okay, the first question. Improving your diet may help you improve your mood, give you more money, or help you think day and night. Hey! Yeah. If we improve our diet, we can have more energy that will help us think more clearly. That's important. Next. 100 points. If your blood sugar drops, you might feel A, happy, B, healthy, or C, depressed. What do you think? What have you watched from the video? Yeah, depressed. C, depressed. Yeah, if your blood sugar drop, you might feel depressed, also tired, and also irritable and depressed. Let's see the next one. 125 points for you. 75 points. If you don't drink enough fluids, you might find it A, think clearly, B, feel more energetic, or C, difficult to concentrate. If you don't hydrate, how you might find? Yeah, what do you think? Difficult to concentrate? C, that's correct. If we don't drink enough water or liquids, we may find it difficult to concentrate or to think clearly. You might also start to feel constipated. So it's very important to be hydrated. So this is real bad for your mood. Look at this. For 250 points, get these foods 5 a day to keep you physically and mentally healthy. A, pasta and flour. B, vegetable and fruits. C, fats and sweets. B, vegetables and fruits. When you get these food 5 times a day, you will keep physically and mentally healthy. Yeah, vegetables and fruits. And remember, guys, it contains a lot of minerals, vitamins, and fiber. We need to keep physically and mentally healthy. That's correct. When we eat a variety of different colorful fruits and vegetables every day, it means that we will get a good range of nutrients. That's why it's very important for you to select different variety of colors of fruit and vegetables in your daily diet. Next, 50 points more. These are examples of a good source of protein. A, fish, eggs, cheese, nuts, and seeds. B, rice and green salads. C, canned beverage and coffee. A, B, or C? What do you think, guys? Yeah, A, fish, eggs, cheese, nuts, and cheese. That's it. So when you eat like those foods, fish, eggs, we get proteins, a lot of amino acids that they make up the chemicals that our brain needs to regulate our thoughts and feelings. It also helps us to feel fuller for longer. Meat, fish, eggs, cheese, what else? Beans, lentils, soya products, nuts, and seeds. Those are very good source of protein. Now we have our 500 points. What means to keep a good diary. What it means for you? A, track improvements of your unhealthy habits. B, write down what you eat and make notes about how you are feeling. Or C, over time, write about your workout and sleeping time. What do you think? B, right. Write down what you eat and make notes about how you're feeling. That's important. Yes, guys. So now you have to select a prize. What do you want? A liquid or beverage, salad, or a box? The first one, let's see. Okay, good. You have to drink a lot of water every day, at least 8 glasses per day. Okay, look at the assignment, guys. You have to fill this chart with all the food that you eat during the week, okay? What do you have for breakfast on Monday? What do you have for lunch? And after lunch, you should have a snack, remember. Try to select fruit and vegetables for that snack. Then you have dinner. And after dinner, you should add another snack. That will be healthy diet, like chick, yogurt, egg, nuts, olive, avocados. Those are a good source of nutrients, fatty acids. So look at the second. For Tuesday, you have to do the same. I suggest you to write down what do you have for breakfast, what do you have for lunch, and afternoon snack is after lunch, and then for dinner and another snack after dinner. For Wednesday, the same. You have breakfast. What do you have for breakfast? And for lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, and another snack. So you can write down. It's like a diary. For Thursday and Friday is the same. Your breakfast, lunch, afternoon snack, dinner, and another snack after dinner. As soon as you finish this chart, you have to highlight the carbohydrates. Remember carbohydrates that you list in this chart. Remember, good source of carbohydrates are bread, milk, potatoes, spaghetti, corn. So there are more, cookies too, popcorn. So these are good source of carbohydrate. You have to highlight in red the fats that you eat during the week. So try to consume not saturated fats. Fats are very important. They are essential for our body, along with carbohydrate, proteins. So good source of fats can be avocados, olive oils, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish. So you can try to eat those type of food during the week. And in blue, you have to highlight in blue the protein that you eat during the week. So some examples of protein or source of proteins can be chicken, all the poultry like chicken, turkey, duck, what else? All those are good source of protein. Fish and seafood are good too. Lobster, like crabs, clams, all those are good. Fish too. And what about eggs? You cannot avoid eating eggs. This is an excellent source of protein. And also dairy products like yogurt, some cheese like the cottage cheese, and also the yogurt, but especially the Greek yogurt, milk. These are good source of protein that our body needs. So this is important, guys, to have like this diary. So they will help us build the amino acids. Our body uses the amino acids to repair muscles and bones, and to make hormones and enzymes. So we can use them as an energy source. So I invite you guys to fill this chart with all the food that you have eaten during the week. So, and then you will share the information to your teacher. After filling the chart, you have to analyze it and then fill the gaps here. What amounts did you eat the most in a week? Among carbohydrate, fats, and proteins. What amount did you eat the least in a week? Carbohydrate, fat, protein. What foods contain fats in your diet? And you have to name some foods that are carbohydrates. And also, how can you improve your diet? Okay? This is important. Remember, guys, to take care of yourself against any virus. You have to protect yourselves. Follow these self-care guidelines. Wash your hands, sanitize everything, keep the distancing, wear the face mask, and get the shot. Also, guys, let's say thank you to our coordinator, Daira Creighton. She is our academic coordinator of the National Directorate of Foreign Language Teaching. Also, thank you to all the sponsors that made this possible for you, and especially to Instituto Plancarte Morelia for the videos that they have sent it me. Look at the quote. To ensure good health, eat lightly, breathe deeply, live moderately, cultivate cheerfulness, and maintain an interest in life. William London. Let's repeat this. To ensure good health, eat lightly, breathe deeply, live moderated, cultivate cheerfulness, and maintain an interest in life. William London. So thank you guys for being here with me. So see you next week with another interesting topic. Goodbye.